Good evening, one and all. My name is Mac. My call sign is Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey, VA3IMW. I live here in Hamilton, Ontario on the West Mountain, and it's approaching 7 p.m., which is another opportunity for us to monitor the VE3 ZOE repeater 443.075 on your dial for the Lake Ontario Radio Club net. Our net controller tonight, VE3 KDT, Noel, and he'll pick it up at 7 p.m. So let's just please stand by.
Attention all stations. This is the Lake Ontario Radio Club net for Tuesday, December 16th. We meet on this repeater Friday through Tuesdays. And on Thursday, we run Simplex at 446.125. And also on Wednesday, the A-Reg net at 146.430 MHz. This net is also being streamed on YouTube by Mac, VA3IMW, and can easily be found by searching his call sign. Again, VA3IMW, and clicking the live video link. This is VE3 KDT. My name is Noel, and before we get started with check-ins, let me just drop quickly. All right, I was going to try a topic for tonight. I was kind of curious, being this time of year, if anyone has a tradition or, I don't know, like could be a meal or a family activity or something like that you're kind of looking forward to this time of year. Myself, there is a mushroom soup that my family always has with the usual Christmas dinner fixings. It's really time consuming, so it really only gets made once a year. And it was originally my grandmother that would make it, and the scent of that pop from the pot just ringing on the stove all afternoon was something that's similar to Christmas as like pine scent is for the Christmas tree sellers. But yeah, so at this time, I'll start by taking any check-ins from mobile or time-sensitive stations.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Romeo, Foxtrot, Portable.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. VE3 or VA3? Charlie Romeo Foxtrot. Come on.
I said Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Romeo, Fox. My name is Vern here in Waterland.
Thanks, Vern. Yeah, come on in.
Yeah, great topic. One thing that is kind of a Christmas tradition for us anyway is this Christmas Day. We continue to make it. Everybody likes it. It's a lot of work, but I always associate that with Christmas. Back to you, VA3TRS.
Awesome, thanks. Sorry. So yeah, it was what was the dish there? It was a little bit broken up a little bit just on that first part. I got the rest of it, what you were saying. All right, radio's gonna blank out on me every single time you say that now. So okay, thank you for the input on it. Much appreciated. I don't know if anyone else got it better, but I'm right on the repeater. So thank you for that. Any other comments or just? All right, Vern, I'm terribly sorry there, but it's almost unreadable at this point. So I'm sorry if you get in a better spot or a better signal, come on back in. But I'm gonna have to move on with this. Okay, was there there any other quick check-ins, one and done, or anyone else time sensitive?
I just want to comment. VA3CJZ.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, Noel. Thanks for picking it up. Just thought I'd mention that if you have trouble picking someone up through the repeater, try going on direct or on reverse, whatever your radio says there. Push the button in and you'll hear them on direct, or you won't at all. So it's a little trick you can use.
Yeah, thank you for that. It's on mine. It's buried behind a menu, and as soon as I pull up the menu, it mutes the audio from the radio. So if I'm trying to listen while I'm doing it, it makes it a little bit difficult. But yeah, thank you for that, though. I wish there was an easier way for me to do it.
Oh wow, that sounds like a pain. All right, just thought I'd try and be helpful. I had to go on reverse to pick up Vern, and believe it or not, I could hear him on direct, no signal, but I could hear much better than the scratchiness that was coming through there. So anyways, no, carry on. I'll check back in.
Okay, thanks. I mean, unless you could relay what some of you were saying there.
Oh gosh, I just picked up the last part where he was saying he realizes he's having trouble getting into the repeater, and thanks for picking him up there. And Vern, if you're listening, VA3CJZ, good evening, sir.
Good evening, Chuck and Noel. Hopefully you can copy me. I've changed position. How do you copy me now?
Oh, booming, coming in great. If you're standing on your head, I'm sorry, but yeah, it's working great.
Okay, good to know. I'm not standing on my head, but I'm close. I was just saying that a traditional food that we have around Christmas is turnip souffle. My mom used to make it. We all enjoyed it, continue to enjoy it. It's passed, and my wife will make it for us for Christmas, and it's delicious. Appreciate you doing the net. I'll be around for a little while, just out walking. It's about -3, probably feels a little cooler than that because of the wind chill. Back to you, Noel. And thanks for the relay there, Chuck.
Alrighty, thank you. Yeah, thank you both for that. All right, I guess we'll open her right up for everyone there. Anyone with a valid license, come on in.
VA3CJZ.
VA3IMW.
VA3WPG.
Was there somebody after VA3WPG? Okay, we got the list started there. VA3CJZ, come on.
All right, well, good evening, everyone. VA3 Charlie, Juliet Zulu, and a great job so far, Noel. And yeah, way to go, Vern, standing on his head. He was getting up much better. Christmas tradition for us, well, in this family, I've never been able to replicate. Growing up, we always had French-Canadian tourtière, which is a French-Canadian tradition in our family. And just the only, it's a secret recipe, of course, but it involves using pork with beef. And together with the rest of it, oh man, it's just great stuff. I miss it. If I go visit family, I usually get it. But yeah, I'm not much of a baker, so maybe I'll try my hand at it there one time and see how it comes out. I might have to, I don't know, maybe cheat and get those pre-made insert for the pie there. Anyways, that's our tradition there in the Chardon family. other than that, not much activity for me on HF today. Still stressing about what I'm going to give my wife for Christmas and what I'm going to give her for her birthday 2 days later. If I had hair, I'd be pulling it out. Back to you there. Oh, and thanks for liking that video I sent about the potatoes and the Wi-Fi. Boeing engineers decided to stock 9 tons of potato sacks and put them in the chairs and test out and monitor the Wi-Fi signals in the plane. It was pretty funny. Back to you.
Yeah, thank you for that. No, I got a good laugh out of the potato. There was a standing kind of an inside joke that some of my friends and that had said about, and this nickname around being the sentient potato. Just barely above the intelligence of being alive, or something like that, was the quote insult or whatever, the verb persona. So as soon as I saw the sacks there in the airplane, I'm like, yep, that kind of reminds me of that. So had a good chuckle there. As for the Christmas the tortilla, yeah, I apologize. That actually sounds really good. I'm getting quite hungry by all this. I love the ideas of this food. They can be all food. This is great. I'm just gonna eat the rest of the stuff in the house when we're done here. Yes, thank you for that. Unless do you have any other final comments there?
Yeah, one last thing. I remember as a really young kid there, had a little clock that I could power either using a potato or was it an orange or a lemon? I forget. But yeah, that was pretty cool stuff. Thanks for doing this one, Noel. Always appreciate it. VA3, CJZ, back to net control.
Thank you again. All right, moving down the list, VA3IMW, Mac.
Good evening, Noel, and all on net. Yeah, I also share an appreciation for the tortillere. We actually cheat a little more than just buying the pie crust. We typically will look for the St. Hubert's tortillere in the grocery store when it's on sale, and throw in some gravy and vegetables on the side, and it makes a really good meal. Let me drop. All right, just fighting off a sneeze, and you didn't need to hear that. So, all right, yeah, Saint Hubert, you might call it, Charles. But yeah, there's no shame in buying pie crust, because you can either make pie crust or you can't. And the quicker you learn to deal with that fact, the more peaceful your soul will be. I've never been able to master a pie crust. My mother always used to have really, really good crust. And so when it comes to tarts, pie shells, and things of that nature, my wife and I agree that we both suck at that kind of technology. So we'll go to the freezer aisle and pick it up already prefab. And yep, no shame in that. The same thing goes for puff pastry. Yeah, there's another funny story that goes with puff pastry, but we'll save that for another day. So you can tell I'm not going to time out the repeater tonight, because I'll drop and go and drop and go. Kind of like how I do it in the morning. My own preference around Christmas time, actually any special occasion, I like to have mashed turnips. Really, really appreciate it. My kids never did grow to appreciate turnips, but it's kind of a special thing that my wife and I enjoy. So now that we are empty nesters, the trick is to use half a turnip for your mashed turnip dish that goes along with either your turkey dinner or your spirals, ham, or anything of that nature. And then when it comes time to use up the rest of the turnip, you cube it in about centimeter and a half size, and that goes in the stew pot. So if you're doing turkey soup or anything like that after a big holiday meal, the turnip is a really good addition of a vegetable that goes along well with soups and stews. As far as the rest of it, homemade apple pie, all the fixings. My wife always loves those little annoying dinner rolls, and we typically put them in the freezer and throw them out the next Christmas. Anyways, that's about all of the traditions I can think of. I'm sure lots of people talk about the Yule log and other things of that nature. But my most fond memories are getting together with neighbors on Christmas Eve and doing a what do they call those things? A fondue. All kinds of meat that was seasoned and marinated, whether it's beef, pork, chicken, or even sometimes wild game. A friend of mine would bring in cubed venison. So we'd all have a nice little chow down of different meats that was bubbling into some hot fat on the table. Lots of lively conversation, a few libations, and a good old time had by all. Anyways, that's something that hasn't taken place in a number of years. Unfortunately, a lot of the people that we used to be able to enjoy that with, they don't live on this planet anymore. So we'll look forward to another day. Anyways, that's about enough out of me, and we'll be looking forward to the A-Reg tomorrow night because Chuck forgot to put in his plug again. And I'll let you go ahead and shake him by the throat and let him take care of that himself.
Well, first off, I did accidentally double there with you, so I'm not sure who won or if it was just all noise. So we did cut off the first little bit of there, so my bad. And as for the plugs, that is firmly down my list in the notes. I'm not going to let either one of you guys go without that happening. So we'll make sure that happens as well.
All right, thanks for doing this one, Noel. Certainly appreciate it. And again, a quick reminder for Sunday, our winter solstice activation at Whitehorn. Looking to get down to the park around 11:30, get set up and get RF active by noon, and we'll be looking for participants and hunters. So if you can't get down there, make sure you tune up the HF rig. We'll start on 40 meters as usual. Make sure we get a good base of locals, and then we'll work out for the additional bands from there. Thanks again, Noel, and I'll turn it back to you.
Alrighty, thanks. Yeah, you're starting to break up there. Still perfectly readable. Got the whole message, but I'm not sure what's the issue. And that just kind of ruined my whole train of thought. So yes, thank you again for everything. I got Chris sitting there patiently waiting. So as my brain's not braining, as I warned you earlier, we'll just go on the list. And if I remember what I was going to say, I will give you a call out there as well. So VA3WPG, you still there?
Okay, everybody, VA3WPG. I ain't really got much tonight. Just dropping in a quick check-in. Listening in the background, I'm not really a Christmassy type of person, so I really don't have anything to contribute in that department. So with that, we will just monitor in the background while I'm doing other things at the desk here. VA3WPG.
Alright, well, thanks for that check-in all the time. And yeah, it doesn't actually have to be Christmas. Whatever anyone celebrates or doesn't celebrate, if there's a certain activity that you like doing, even if it's non-Christmas, and pick up and veg out on the couch, whatever the best thing is. I think the whole intention was just to let everyone share anything that they do, and if it's nothing, that's fine as well too. So not a problem there. I hope you're having a good time all the same. So thank you for the check-in, and that pretty much, I guess, brings me to the end of my list. So I guess we'll do another little shout out and see if anyone would like to check in to the Lake Ontario Radio.
Victor Echo 3, Lima Bravo, India.
VA3LBI, Larry, come on in.
Yep, Noel, everybody on the net tonight. I just kind of put the radio on a couple minutes ago, so I'm not sure what you guys are been at, but anyways, played a little bit of radio today. Nothing really too much. Had a little bit of work to do around the house. Had to get that done first before any radio.
Sorry, that was a quick one there. You mean to drop off?
I'm sorry, what was that, Noel?
Sorry, no, it sounded like your radio just cut out on you, or so it just threw me for a loop. Sorry. Again, my brain. Let me just pass it back to you. You're saying.
Yep, okay, no problem, Noel. All right, well, that's about it. I just thought I'd give a quick check-in here, so I'll say something to everybody. Okay, let's go on. Trail BI.
Gotcha. Sorry. So less flustered. Yes, thank you for letting us know about how the radio and everything else is going today. Just when I try to think of the responses and conversation and everything else, and sometimes it all just goes right up the tube. So thanks for bearing with me, Larry, and also thank you for the check-in. Again, if there's anyone else who would like to check in, come on now. Well, nothing heard just yet. I did actually want to add, as we were talking about all the different foods and stuff, if there's some of those recipes and everything else, and I think it's been mentioned that sometimes people aren't around that once were. I've done it once with a butter tart recipe and had to have them exactly measure it out and do it exactly how they do it. And I have a couple pages of instructions and managed to copy it that way. So, that was my little addition for that. I guess we'll do one last shout out. Anyone? Last call.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu, recheck.
Recheck. Come on in.
Yes, VA3CJZ with the recheck here. Just to remind everyone that tomorrow night we will have an amateur radio exchange group net, an AREG net at 8 p.m. I'd like you to join me at 146.430 Simplex at 8 p.m. tomorrow between 8 and 10 local time here, and should be lots of fun. And to keep the tradition, speaking of Christmas tradition, there will be a net on Christmas Eve because Christmas Eve falls on a Wednesday. So if you're not doing anything, you could join us then as well. Thanks again for doing it, Noel. It's okay to get flustered once in a while there, my friend. It happens. You just got to take a deep breath and plunder on. VA3, CJZ, back to net.
Yeah, not a problem. Thank you for that, and also thanks for remembering to do the the call out, as I was so adamant with Max that I will remember. I'll make make sure. But thanks for backing me up there.
All right, not a problem. So yeah, try and pull in another one there. Maybe there's some latecomers.
Yeah, I guess we can do that. It's still early. Holy, yeah. All right. Any last minute? Anyone else want to come join us? You don't even have to go with the topic. I'm fully hungry now, anyways. So yeah, come on, chicken.
Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey.
VA3IMW, come on.
If you really, really want to get yourself really, really hungry, picture this. I'm pretty sure you know what a Monte Cristo sandwich is. It's made with 2 slices of French toast, and in between is a sandwich of ham and Swiss cheese and all kinds of goodness. But then when you sweeten the pot, you take that Monte Cristo sandwich in its flavorfulness and goodness, you dip it in pancake batter and dip the entire thing in a deep fryer. And once it is cooked adequately, you pull it out, give it a nice dusting of icing sugar, and top liberally with maple syrup. Back to you.
Wow. Yeah. I don't know if my breathing is heavy because I'm excited by that or because my arteries are clogging. But what a way to go. That sounds amazing.
Absolutely. If you ever see it on the menu in any restaurant, and I did once, it was a business trip into Michigan, and I flipped open the menu to page 2, and I went, wow, gotta have it. So I did. Luckily, I wasn't driving on the way back home, so I did have a chance to close my eyes and rest my hands on my bulging belly.
Oh, you're reminding me. When I was in college, I was dating a girl who worked at a bar, and they had the deep fried Mars bars on the menu. And it's really simple to do, but you got to do 1,000 of them to get it just right with the temperature and how long to cook it. And well, she did a whole bunch of them, so they were absolutely amazing.
Barely rose at all.
All right, QSL. Well, let's see if one of the bills is kicking around. Either the IUK or the EKJ kind of guy.
Do we have any bills on the air? Well, I bet you that I'm going to go there and say it. All the bills will show up in January.
IUT was on earlier. I talked to him earlier today.
All right, thanks, Val. At least he's glad to hear he's doing well and everything else. It's a busy time of year anyway, so I'm not really too worried. Everyone's got a whole bunch of stuff to be on, but thanks for that. All right, so I guess we'll do one last call, or any other final check-ins, rechecks, or anything else before we shut her down. All right. So if there's no further check-ins or if anyone's squeezing at the end here, but yeah, I will bring the net to a close here. Thank you to Jerry, VA3IQL, for the use of this repeater, and this repeater is now back to regular amateur radio use. I will be stepping away to refill my coffee.
Well, that'll bring the net to a close and the live stream. An extra special thanks to Albert for checking in from Barrie. Trust your snow shoveling muscles are not aching too badly. And also trust you have a safe trip home this weekend. Hopefully, you don't have to stay up there for the extended period. And wish you great success in getting that building dried in. So we'll be back on the air on Thursday night with the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net on Simplex on 443.075. Until then, 7 3s. That's how we say goodbye.